Hello. Excuse my appearance. I just got back from Disneyland. Put a good 8-hour shift in there. Took my son and his friend. So it takes a little bit out of you, as you can see. A little disheveled. But I do this show every week. So much to talk about. Quickly about Disneyland. Incredible place. The employees, I don't think we say this enough time. The employees there are remarkable. They always have a smiling face. They always have a joke, a quip, and they always are ready to help you. I left my phone on Space Mountain in one of the little bags in the front. They checked every Space Mountain spaceship, and they found it. So I do appreciate that. So as you get older in Disneyland, you got to be very strategic. At California Adventure in Disneyland in beautiful Anaheim, California, they serve beer and wine-based margaritas. So you get one. That's good. It was very hot, though. So there's places you need to get rest and to just chill. So Pirates of the Caribbean. By the way, the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I haven't been there in a while, but they used to have a display where the pirates were auctioning off women. And I'd always go by there going, how's that still up there? Well, it's not there anymore. Now it's pirate auctioning off chickens. It was pretty great. I'd go by and go, dude, you can't do that. And surely enough, they did it. So they're smart at Disney. Smarter than I am. Pirates of the Caribbean. And then on the other side at California Adventure, there's the Little Mermaid ride. If you go in there, the lines are generally short. It's indoors. It's air conditioned. You just go down and you catch some Z's. It's delightful. 10 minutes at each one, you're good. You're back and ready to go. Lots of Star Wars there, as you can expect. I saw a guy in completely a Star Wars attire. It's 85 degrees there, as I said. Jacket, shirt, ready to conquer the galaxy. All right, well, let's get started here. This is full time, and we begin with the biggest tournament in the World Cup. And the Women's World Cup is off and running in France, and this is going to be the biggest competition in tournament history. You can sense it. There is going to be a real push. You got to be patient here. And some of these early games are going to struggle, but the emergence of these good European teams, and they're all going to be close to France. And you have the Spanish, the Italians, the Scots, the English, the Dutch, and they're all very close. And they're going to get fans up there as they get along. Right now, the atmosphere is not really great at these huge stadiums, as to be expected. I hope that some surprises happen along the way, because that really will make the tournament. I think we will, but let's be patient. Maybe in the round of 16, maybe a good team can catch a really good team off. So we'll see how that happens. If it happens in the group stages, it throws everything out of whack, and throwing things out of whack are great for World Cups because it makes interesting combinations in matchups, in rounds you didn't expect. So the big question certainly coming out of the World Cup, will the United States repeat? They are a powerhouse. And I record this in the United States. I'm an American media member. And American media members, no one's saying this. They're not going out, putting their neck. No one's saying anyone but the U.S. are going to win. I'm saying the U.S. are not going to win. There are a few reasons. First and foremost, what I said about the European teams, they're going to be really buoyed. The Americans travel well, but as a World Cup gets on, when you're close to home, it makes a difference. I've asked players this. It makes a difference. The proof is in the pudding. World Cups in Europe, European teams do well, certainly on the men's side. World Cups elsewhere. Hello, Canada. That certainly helped the United States. But there's something else at play why I don't think the United States are going to win. And they're following a very dangerous path when, as I like to say, you kiss the ring of the former generation too long. And I've said this repeatedly. I said this about Spain at the last World Cup. Watch out, you're kissing the ring too long. Italy, you've kissed the ring way back from 2006, was it? You kiss the ring. Cannavaro and Pirlo, you kiss the ring, and then you fall flat. Maybe the Dutch did that too. The United States are kissing the ring. They're bringing back Jill Ellis. Carly Lloyd, not a featured player off the bench, but she's 35. Megan Rapinoe's 33. They've had it. It's hard to keep it up at that level. And this is a sport that's all about freshness and new blood. And that's going to hurt the United States. Repeating is hard. There's a third option. So I think it's going to be very difficult for those three reasons I pointed out. I didn't really want to talk about the U.S. men's national team, but I guess I have to. This was really the worst. I don't want to beat around the bush, but the first 45 minutes against Venezuela, a country that is in a huge crisis, Probably lucky to even field a national team at this level. If you've ever seen the images from Venezuela, it is the most horrific thing that we have seen in this modern age. And all due respect to other parts of the world, but when you see people getting run over by tanks, and I don't want to go off on a tangent here, it is just disgusting. And that has to be fixed. Yet Venezuela is able to put these players, and they're able to rally and pound the United States. The 45 minutes of the first half, the worst I've seen since the day the United States lost the World Cup. There is something completely wrong. This is not a quick fix. This is not a something that's going to click and maybe the combinations. The United States, it hit me clear as day, they're going to be really bad for a while. They are. This is unacceptable. They can't score goals. They can't stop them. They make mistakes. The players, when you look at them, are just not that good. Look at Mexico. Mexico getting ready for the Gold Cup. They had all their big stars, Carlos Vela, Chicharito, say, we're not going to go. Tecatito, we're not going to go. And then what do? They beat Venezuela easily. They beat Ecuador, a great team. What is going on? They say patience. We have been patient. A year went by before they named a coach. This is insulting to what they're doing to the American fans. I know some of the people watch full time. It's a global hit, and they don't care about the U.S., but I wanted to say that here because that's why it's my program, and I wanted to get off my chest. But this is a really troubling situation. It's not going to get better. And the worst part, and I exchange people on Twitter, people are going to stop paying attention to U.S. soccer, and that's the real problem. It's not going to resonate. It's not going to be flicker when it's on. But no one cares. Why should they? The United States hit rock bottom. The Netherlands, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. They hit rock bottom as well, and they have fixed it. Because you know what they did? They were dealing. After they did not qualify for the Euros of 2016, the World Cup of 2018, they weren't half measuring it. They said, we'll hit it, and then we're going to, all the old guys, thank you very much. We're going. What has happened since? Well, they have the best defender in the world. They have the best young defender in the world. They might have the best young midfielder in the world. They are reaching the final of the UEFA Nations League, and they're on it. They're back. They will be back. They have to figure out a couple things in the attack. But they are back. They're going to be a tough team to beat. They're a World Cup team. They're going to be a Euro. I would be stunned if they don't qualify for the next 3 or 4. Or they qualify for major competitions from this day forward. But that hitting rock bottom and adjusting and figuring it out. The Netherlands did it. The United States, now they feed the same thing. Hello! Back to the Nations League, and I love having the Ronaldo-Messi debate, and it really isn't a debate. If you want to be the best in the world, sorry, Messi fans, you've got to win trophies. In the big games, Lionel Messi has not shown. This is what I tell people now. Lionel Messi had that great goal in the first leg against Liverpool. Lionel Messi had to score that in the second leg. That's when they needed that goal. He's got in the first leg. That's what he does. He's an incredible player. The best talent. Best player, because winning is a factor, is Cristiano Ronaldo. As he adds the Nations League to the Euro 2016 and won at Portugal. Portugal's the best team in Europe right now based on this competition, so why won't they repeat? Why don't we talk about that? And then it's a no-brainer as to what's going to happen. It's going to be a no-brainer when you look at who is the best player. Ronaldo's the best player. He gets results for a club, for a country. There's something he does. In his presence, incredible things happen. It's the Nations League. I know it's a big deal, but everyone was up for it. Everyone could have played for it and won it. The world champions, France. England was in the semifinals. The Netherlands coming back. Everyone had a shot at this, and there's Portugal in the end. Winning matters, and that's Ronaldo's number one to me. And he's probably in a debate for the best player in the world, too, of all time, because of the winning. If he keeps going at this rate, if something happens next summer in France with the Euros, cuídate, prepara, or it's actually a European competition. All right, I think we covered a lot of ground, but I want to cover a little bit more. The Copa America will have begun the next time we start here, and I will have a preview for that because this is an intriguing tournament. We talked about Neymar's bad luck here last week. He injured himself, and he's out for the competition. I think Neymar must have been walking under ladders and adopting black cats over the last few months because I can't imagine worse luck on the field. Don't at me. So we'll have the preview, but I'm going to here to tell you that it's not going to be Argentina or Brazil that's going to win it. This is going to be a fun tournament because who is going to end up at the end, and it's not going to be those two heavyweights. I'll let you know a little bit later. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Max Bretos, please. It's going to be a fun. No, I withdraw that, please. Just do it because it's for your own good, and I'm here for you. And again, apologies after 8 hours at Disney.